Eli Knight and Malik Bosede making their tag team debut in WrestleMax, like I said before, against two of the gatekeepers, if you will, of St. Louis wrestling.
It looks like their manager has a few words to say.
Grown man business. Grown man business.
And that's just a cheap shot there, Rob. That's not a good way to get the respect of some of the gatekeepers of the scene.
Listen, when you're in Florida and you want to make a name for yourself across the country and you hear about tag team titles or an opportunity at some tag team titles, you're not worried about respect. You're worried about winning the gold.
We have the bell and we're off to the races here. You know, it's funny, Rob, earlier you mentioned the problems between Mike Outlaw and Camaro Jackson, but I believe at the next episode, they both realized that they have more in common than they do apart at the moment. Both of them coming off of losses. Camaro Jackson had what I would consider to be one of the top 5 bouts in WrestleMax history with Moses the Deliverer, and Mike Outlaw coming up short in the six-pack challenge at the June exhibition, and then falling up short in a triple threat match for the #1 contendership.
Right, Mike Outlaw, after the reboot of WrestleMax STL, Mike Outlaw defended the River City title back at Reborn in June in a six-pack challenge, and he made it all the way to the end of the match before getting pinned in one of the biggest upsets in St. Louis history as Raheem De La Suede won the title that night.
Culture Anchor taking the advantage here. I can't say I'm a fan of their tactics, Rob, but an advantage is an advantage. But Mike Outlaw giving it back to him every time he gives it.
Tag into Malik Bosede. Tag team effort applied. Malik looking for the Irish whip. Outlaw a little too powerful and a little too angry at the way the match started to let that happen. Culture Inc. are former tag team champions in their career, so they are well-versed in winning tag team gold. And Camaro deadlifts Malik Bosede into a sidewalk slam.
That man
cover.
tried to escape, and Camaro Jackson said, not today, Junior.
Eli Knight and Mr. Holiday on the outside, not happy one bit. Jawbreaker to Camaro. Bosede's going to get out of there. Eli
That was a
Knight
smart, fast tag, Rob. And you're going against a behemoth, but against a living kaiju like Camaro Jackson. You have got to take the shots when you can.
Right, when you're getting thrown around and manhandled like Bosede was with Camaro Jackson, you're going to get the hell out of there. But now Eli Knight's going to find out. Wait a second. Reverse. Camaro off the ropes. Drop down. Mid-ring lead. Caught with a big power slam.
And
that's it.
Even as he was going down with the slam, Rob, he was still trying to escape. However, to no avail. You're not going to escape the grasp of the quad.
Culture Inc., I mean, they're well-versed in tag team wrestling, even though they're not in a good position because they came into St. Louis a little too cocky for my liking and for the likings of Camaro and Outlaw. Wait a second, the quickness of Eli Knight. Reverse, there's the right hand, and Bosede taken out as well. Outlaw now. Oh, wait. Holiday on the outside, their manager, taking out Outlaw.
Never underestimate the numbers game, Rob Leach. It doesn't matter that they are facing two of the staples of St. Louis. When you have a third man out there with you, it's always going to be to your benefit.
Right, Nick Holiday on the outside, taking things back over. The head of Culture Inc. looking on as these boys look to add tag team gold to their resume.
And as we've seen, Rob, they are cutting off the ring. It's one of those tried and true tag team tactics. And right now, Sling Blade puts Mike Outlaw down. It's proven true again.
Only a 2 count again, however. Malik Bosede retaining control right here.
But I'll tell you, Rob, right now he's got that front guillotine on Mike Outlaw. It's going to be harder to breathe. He's going to have to exert more energy.
Right, Malik Bosede retaining control over Outlaw, reaching for a tag, a far cry for help from Camaro as Eli Knight takes him out the left elbow, doing some damage to the joint there.
You know, and as many problems as Camaro Jackson and Mike Outlaw had in the past, you have to imagine that when they put their heads together and they look at those River City Tag Team Championships, something just clicks. And Camaro Jackson is trying to take things into his own hands, feeling this referee is not keeping up. But it is just causing more trouble for his partner.
Right, here we go. Eli Knight looking slingshot maneuver, big splash, beautiful cover, 2.
Culture Inc. has such agility, Rob. Their athleticism is unreal. They have to be able to capitalize on that advantage if they do want to walk out of here with a W against grown men business.
Right, like I said before, Culture Inc. is well versed in tag team title matches. These two, and now for Outlaw and Camaro, the reality starting to set in, at least momentarily. There's the jawbreaker from Outlaw. Oh, and there's Nick Holiday again on the outside, low bridge of the ropes while the ref's distracted. This is the numbers game, and Camaro is going to take advantage. Camaro sent into the barricade. Bosede on the outside, going to eliminate Camaro from the equation. He just sent eyebrow first off the ring post. He might have just busted his nose there.
Looks like the bridge of his nose connected with that pole, Rob. And right now, Holiday is directing traffic, trying to get Culture to the top of the mountain in WrestleMax STL.
Right, I mean, Culture Inc., they believe out of Orlando, Florida, we've done everything there is to do, but we haven't cracked the Midwest quite yet. We want to crack the Midwest. We've won the reality of wrestling tag team titles. We've been tag team champions everywhere we've gone, but you know what? Now we want tag team titles in the Midwest. Not just in the Midwest, but one of the biggest hotbeds of wrestling in the Midwest, St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, I will say this, Rob, they picked a hell of a place to start with a hell of a team to start. St. Louis is the mecca of the Midwest. Everyone says that St. Louis is a baseball town or a hockey town. St. Louis is a wrestling town. Right now, Holiday once again directing traffic. Let's see if it pays off.
You're right. Eli Knight tags in. Oh, baby. He just collapsed Outlaw's sternum.
And look at
a
that,
drop
just
kick
like
across the temple. I thought that was in, only a 2 count.
As close as Outlaw got, he's further than he's ever been.
Eli Knight thought he had it won there. Camaro Jackson has cracked his nose off the steel turnbuckle, has taken that size 13 boot to the temple. Camaro's got to get back in there so he can not only get revenge for what's been dealt to him so far, but so he can pick things back up for his tag team partner who's not in the best of shape right now.
And Mike Outlaw is fading fast. And Mike Outlaw is still in this.
Outlaw's still in it. Nick Holiday calling for the bell already, and Outlaw an act of defiance to Culture Inc.
Well, luckily Lord Holiday is not our timekeeper.
Tag in the Malik Bosede again. There's the elbow. Camaro taken back down off the apron. This has got to be getting frustrating for Camaro.
Mike Outlaw with a small package. That was close, Rob.
Outlaw went for the kick. Oh, and there's Eli Knight. again, the quick tags from Culture Inc. And Outlaw lands on his feet. Wait a second, crawls through, caught at the ankle by Eli Knight, who's sent into Bosede. There's the tag to Camaro.
Camaro Jackson is in a house on fire.
Here we go. Camaro's starting to rile up here. Some overhand chops to Culture Inc. And Eli Knight and Malik Bosede double kick to the midsection.
Atlas shrugged and so did Camaro Jackson.
Broke through the clothesline attack. Shoulders. This man doesn't miss a day at the gym. Upper body, lower body, quads. It doesn't matter. They call him the Quadfather for a reason. Those traps are on fire too.
Well, right now he is firmly in control, and as fast as Culture Inc. and as fast as Martin Knight can be, if he catches you, you're in trouble.
They call him the Quadfather, but he's got to be known
on the outside of the ring.
He's got to be known as the Body Father. Here we go. One hand takes out the opposition. Two. No, Bosede kicks out. 10 minutes have gone by in this matchup.
Camaro Jackson is normally sending folks to the outside of the ring with the pounds. He almost put Mark Knight back inside of the ring.
And now Camaro calling for the lariat. Caught at the ankle by Eli Knight on the outside of the ring. And Malik Bosede runs in as Camaro kicks off Eli Knight here. Bosede reverses, looking for the sunset flip.
Not going to work out with those quads.
There's the enziguri to the back of the head. Malik Bosede, fireman's carry, great power.
That's a lot of man.
Fireman's carry, Eli Knight, top rope double stomp into the Death Valley driver.
That's got to be it, Rob.
Cover, 2, 3. No way.
That was a 2 count. Camaro Jackson has gas in the tank. I mean that literally and figuratively, Rob.
Camaro Jackson's shoulder came up at the very last possible fraction of a second. Mick J arguing with the referee with such charisma. He cannot believe that Camaro kicked out. I don't think anybody in this building can, honestly. And now Eli Knight and Malik Bosede taking things home for Culture Inc. But a miscommunication. Eli Knight kicks his tag team partner in the face.
That gives Camaro Jackson an opening.
Down.
And Mike Outlaw is back in the fray.
Here we go, Outlaw with the kick. And now went for the lariat. No reverse. Super kick. But there's the enziguri. And now Outlaw, looking to end it here, picks him up. Reverse. Bosede with a kick on the outside. Springboard blockbuster.
I'll tell you what, Culture Inc. are showing they belong here in WrestleMax STL. Holiday's telling them to get their photos out.
Moonsault. There it is. Cover. 2, 3. No, broken up by Camaro Jackson.
Camaro Jackson saves the day. Him and Mike Outlaw are still in this. Rob, that was as picture perfect of a moonsault as I have ever seen in a professional wrestling match. He was almost to the ceiling.
Culture Inc. doesn't know what they have to do. They've done everything they can. They've given it everything they've got. Nick Holiday, the leader of Culture Inc., telling these guys it is time to take it home.
Well,
it is time to advance to the finals.
That's the problem, Rob, is when you're at young and you exhaust your arsenal against these veterans, these seasoned warriors of St. Louis wrestling. What more do you have?
Listen, that's a good point, but I'd also like to throw out the point that St. Louis is a very protected wrestling town. Outsiders don't just come in here from Orlando, Florida, or Reality of Wrestling, or wherever the hell they came from, and demand a title and think they're going to take over the territory in one shot. A shot like that one, super kick from Malik Bosede. Outlaw springboard corkscrew uppercut. Eli Knight, big knee strike. Camaro getting up here.
Camaro Jackson catches him. What does he got?
Camaro gonna tell him, not today. Wait, went for the small package.
The small package.
The Quadfather using the quads to his advantage. Powering him up. And there's Nick Holiday. the apron. Springboard DDT.
Camaro Jackson is reeling and rocking. Can Eli Knight get the advantage here? Is he going to go for another moonsault round?
Eli Knight moonsault. Oh, baby, caught the boots to the chin. Here's Outlaw waiting for it. Lariat. That's it. Cover. 2, 3.
Let's get the official word from Ben Simon.
And 1437 winners by pinfall, advancing to the championship match, Outlaw and Camaro.
Well, I'll tell you what, that grown men business just got handled, Rob Leach.